Hi guys, welcome back to Wicked Awesome Lifestyles. I'm Shari.
I'm Erica.
And together, Wicked Awesome Lifestyles. Hooray!
Woo woo!
Today,
Oh, hold on.
yeah, we've left them on the floor. Oh, address. We bring to you
Let's get the P.O. box on it. I'm good.
Explore Local. So, if you want to see
It's
our
a twofer.
2 boxes, then
And where we're going to visit today.
Yeah, they take you to different places.
And one of them is super cool.
Yeah. So stick around.
It's wicked awesome.
It is wicked awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hit the button.
Hit the what?
Hit the button.
All right.
We'll be back. We're back!
I need a remote for the button, by the way.
But we have returned.
If you're a returning customer, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you spending part of your day with us.
Yeah.
If you are new here, we are 2 single ladies from Boston. We like to do subscription boxes and
Lots of fun stuff.
shopping hauls, anything that we think is funny. I like to try and save you money. Shari likes to just spend money. Sometimes it's a public service announcement on what not to buy. Yeah, it's all good.
I tried.
We also do monthly collaborations, monthly palette giveaways, lots of fun stuff, and we do Live Mass Monday every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You be there or you be a square.
Yeah. So there is guaranteed to be a mass. There is guaranteed to be lots of laughs. There's usually games and prizes and
It's so much fun. Just come and join us.
yes.
There you go.
It's a good opportunity for us to get to interact with you on a lifetime basis.
Without ugly faces, without makeup on.
Oh yes, there's no makeup, there's no filter, so it's not PG-13, just to let you know. There's my disclaimer. So we would love to have you as part of the Wicked Awesome family. Stop in and say hi, hit the subscribe button so you get to know what game we're gonna play on Mass Sunday.
Oh yeah, did you put that thing out? Remember we were gonna do questions for this week?
Oh, I didn't. I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, it's not leaving them a lot of time.
Oh, I'm a little busy. Feel free.
I know, well I can do it, but I didn't want to if you'd already done it. So that's why I asked you.
No, you can do it.
Okay.
You can put it on IG and on the community tab.
It'll get on the community tab. So check that.
You just copy and paste.
Okay.
Lordy B. Anyway, today we are bringing you a monthly or a bi-monthly subscription.
No, it was monthly.
No, it's not. This says every other.
Oh.
So it's a bi-monthly subscription. Needless to say, these boxes have been around for a little bit. They were on the bottom of the pile. So we're getting through the pile, and Sherry's gonna go first with her box.
My box.
How much is Explore Local?
Oh, sorry. Explore Local is $44. $45 a box. Because I'm not sure. And you receive a bunch of goodies from a different city in the
Today,
United States.
it's greetings from Charleston, South Carolina, known for its easygoing, southern laid-back style, a beautiful city on the coast of South Carolina, low country. Charleston will embrace you with the warmth and hospitality of an old friend. With plenty of intriguing history, stunning antebellum architecture, beautiful gardens, amazing coastal locations, and delectable low country food. It's no surprise that Charleston is one of the most visited cities in the country. Low country is identified as much by its culture as by its geography. Saltwater and marshlands, thick and cord grass, live oak and Spanish moss, and raised houses and deep porches and all shuttered windows. Cannons, cemeteries, parades of citadel, military cadets in dressed uniforms and horse-drawn carriages ride conjure an early era. And here amid the old world charm, Charleston wished you into the nation's tumultuous past. Here the first shots of the Civil War rang out over Fort Sumter. Nope, Sumter.
They say Sumter.
In Charleston Harbor. The city itself was built on slave labor, and several related sites are among the nation's most important educators on the history of slavery in our country. Visitors can sample foods such as shrimp and grits, cornbread, barbecue, collard greens, and other low country foods. Check out the Charleston Historic Market for locally made handcrafts, famous hand-woven sweetgrass baskets, once used during rice harvesting, are still made by locals and treasured as artwork. Charleston is one of America's oldest cities, originally settled in 1670, only 50 years after Plymouth Rock, which is in where?
Massachusetts.
It was named after England's King Charles II, who awarded the Carolina Territory to 8 loyal friends who had helped him regain the throne after years of exile. Celebrated writer Pat Conroy lived in a beautiful Charleston neighborhood south of Broad. Many of his popular novels reveal not only Charleston's geography, but also its culture of low country. Sorry. So those are the different cities that they do, and this is the map. That's what I should put.
Okay, so I have from Stone Ground Goodness, straight from Edisto Island, Marshawn Mill, the goodness inside Yellow Corn Mill.
Oh.
What do we do with corn mill? Like cornbread?
Okay, so Marshawn Mill founders Greg and Betsy met in a poultry science class in Clemson, and it was quickly clear these two would grow a life together. As a boy, Greg learned the process of milling grits the old-fashioned way from a third-generation miller. Betsy had been farming with her family in low country for her entire life. Greg eventually began farming with them and went on to bring a 1945 mill and separator to their Edisto Island home. In 2007, with restoration, business focused on milling the finest heirloom grits and cornmeal. Some may ask, what exactly is the difference between grits and cornmeal? Both are southern staples. Cornmeal is essentially ground dried corn that comes in a variety of grinds from coarse to fine and is useful in baking, especially cornbread.
Cornbread, see?
Aside from that, it's a staple at Charleston's cookouts, potlucks, and Sunday dinners at home. Grits, on the other hand, tend to be made traditionally from hominy, a corn that has been treated with lime as part of the drying process, which allows the softer corn to cook up a bit easier. With its proximity to the sea, grits became a simple breakfast for coastal southern Carolina fishermen, who added shrimp to the otherwise simple pot of grits. Whether it's cornmeal or grits, the key is starting with the freshest produce you can get your hands on, like this yellow cornmeal from Marshawn Mill, where the only ingredient is cracked corn. Enjoy these cornbread recipes from the company's website. Cut the warm cornbread into wedges and serve alongside your favorite barbecue dish or recipe. It actually shows a picture of them.
Cornbread.
Cornbread.
Know me.
Okay.
Alright, next up we have Christoph Artisan White Chocolate Coconut.
Ooh.
It's a bar.
This very special white chocolate coconut bar is from Christoph Artisan Chocolatier Pastier, right near the College of Charleston in downtown Charleston. Its founder, Christoph Palm, is the rarest of artisans, a third-generation French chocolatier who grew up, open that, in his father's pastier in Toulouse, France. Christophe's passion for fine artisan chocolate brought him to the U.S., and to Charleston, where he and his wife, Carly, live and work. It's white chocolate and coconut. Are you effing serious?
Or does it happen? Now she dropped it. Man
I
down.
did, but it's still, it's fully packaged. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be the only one that eats it anyway.
What is it? Nothing?
That chocolate is so good. And the coconut is not overwhelming. It's kind of like on the bottom.
Yeah, it's just like a little.
like toasted coconut.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I can't read now. Sorry.
Okay. So next up, we have from Low Country Kettle Potato Chips, founders Andrew Trumbull and Clayton Wynn take great pride in being South Carolina's first potato chip company. Chip chef, that's hard to say. Andrew grew up in West Virginia, where his passion for food developed as a young boy cooking at home with his dad. He got his first taste of life as a chef at 18 in the Australian outback, where he worked in a tiny kitchen in a remote mining town. He went on to graduate from the Culinary Institute of America and eventually settled in Charleston. Clayton grew up in the Washington, D.C. area, but vacations in South Carolina instilled an early attraction to the Low Country. He attended Coastal Carolina University's business school and moved to Charleston, where he met Andrew, and they launched Low Country Kettle Potato Chips. There's 6 original flavors, especially crafted to celebrate the exciting taste of the Low Country. The spicy pimento cheese give you the Low Country's favorite cheese spread with a touch of heat. Every potato is sourced from non-GMO farms across the East Coast, and the kettle cooked in small batches to maintain a consistent, high-quality product. All right, I'm trying.
You know that's spicy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just figured that was a Devin's gonna make. Devin's gonna eat this. Not spicy?
I don't feel anything.
Alright.
Like a little tiny kick maybe at the end, but they're not like super spicy. Okay. I love kettle pork chips. They got me. We have Cape Cod chips here. This.
That's not bad.
No. Okay, but next up, we have Lilies of Charleston Low Country Loco hot sauce. So,
based on love for food and family, Lilies of Charleston was founded by sisters Tracy Richardson and Kelly Wicker. It all began in the 1950s when their father, Hank Tisdale, spent summers cooking with their Aunt Lily. The kitchen was a place of laughter and good times. Tracy says Aunt Lily represented a generation that taught kin how to cook with love. No matter who came to visit, they never left the house feeling unwanted, unloved, or hungry. It was in that kitchen that the Lilies of Charleston recipe were born. This Charleston-style hot sauce, Low Country Loco, it has a full-bodied taste of surrounded by a spicy fire, and for a Low Country spin on veggies, a spicy dip, a buffalo wing sauce, a seafood marinade, or even whisked into your morning eggs.
eggs and hot sauce. Yep.
Yep.
I love my eggs, but I like them with salsa, not hot sauce. Yummy. I want them.
Yeah.
Zach, if you're watching, do you like hot sauce?
Right?
We got a couple.
Neither of us can eat that. Oh my god, that would be good for him.
Right? And last but not least, we have the cocktail collection Spiked Cider Candles by what does that say? Rewind?
Rewinded.
Rewind? Rewind. But it's wine, W-I-N-E-D. That's why. Okay.
Every day, the team at Rewind strives to share the passion that they call Rewind State of Mind. The crew is a diverse group of talented individuals who believe in celebrating everyday events, both big and small, and lifting one another to be the best crew out there. While working in a restaurant in Charleston, the founder saw all the discarded wine bottles and got the idea of making candles with scents that mimic wine and cozy cocktails. This fall cocktail spiced cider
Oh my God, it smells
has
so good.
notes of apple, cinnamon, clove, and hot buttered rum.
It smells good.
Handmade right in Charleston, the candle is made with premium natural soy wax and impairs a long burn time. Oh, it smells. Oh,
That is a perfect
that-
fall scent.
that smells so good.
Yep. I was like, oh my God, this candle smells amazing. Because I love fall scents. So it's like
So good.
Spiked cider. Oh, it's so good.
So good.
I'm like, wait, how much does this cost? Because maybe I'll buy one.
Yeah, you may want to save that. 'cause
Right?
I like that. There
Yep.
you go.
All right, so that was
Recap.
Charleston, South Carolina.
Cornmeal.
Awesome smelling candle.
Lily's Low Country Loco spice sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Erica's white chocolate coconut bar.
And the potato chips, you can take them to Devon.
And the spicy potato chips. There you go, you can have that one too.
Okay.
I mean, it's cute. I love to sample other things. Sometimes it's more
I
homemade products.
just don't feel like it's worth money.
I like to
I mean, I like the fact that they're small business and
Yes.
like mostly sustainably made and all that. That's great. It's just you're getting like 5 products for $40.
Right. I don't mind when they have like a candle or like
Yeah.
a handmade item.
It's
When
mostly
it's all
food.
food.
That's the problem. Yeah.
I'm like, because a lot of it, like, I can't eat. I shouldn't eat coconut.
Right.
I shouldn't eat spicy food.
Me either. But
So,
I wanted to try the chips.
we got another box.
So cool. This is so cool.
Haven't peeked. But I do know where it's from.
Greetings from Boston, Mass. I love it.
Whoop whoop.
A city known for its role in the American Revolution, its world-renowned universities, and the medical centers. Its passionate sports fans, and winning teams, and its vibrant neighborhoods. Boston is a very walkable city. Yes. Walk along the Freedom Trail, a red brick path connecting many of the city's famous historic sites. Check out historic Back Bay and Beacon Hill with its narrow alleys and gaslit lanterns. Faneuil Hall and Quincy Market with its cobblestone streets. The North End with all its Italian eateries. Yummy food.
Best.
South
ever.
Boston, the city's Irish-American neighborhood, featured in popular movies like The Town and The Departed, and the newly developed and hopping seaport area. We celebrate Boston's centuries-old tradition of supporting local farmers and artisans. The first farmers market in the nation opened in Boston in 1634.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. During the Boston Tea Party, protesters dumped more than 92,000 pounds of tea into Boston Harbor. That's enough to fill 18.5 million tea bags.
That's enough to make the harbor dirty.
Right? We wonder why the water's dirty. The largest art heist in history occurred in Boston on March 18, 1990, when 13 items worth about $300 million were stolen from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum by 2 thieves disguised as police officers. You know that one?
Yeah.
I did too. Boston is teeming with college students. Over 20% of Boston's population is made up of college students. Oh God, yes. There's like always one living right beside me. First cultivated in 1816 on Cape Cod, the cranberry is the official berry of Massachusetts. Massachusetts led the country in cranberry production until 1994, when Wisconsin became the largest producer. I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
Massachusetts remains second, damn it. The first subway in America was built in Boston in 1897, and it still sucks to this day.
It's still the same from 1897.
Yeah. I don't know how many upgrades they've made, but not enough.
Although I want to check out the new train stations.
Oh, I know.
They look pretty.
I don't know. Everything's shut down. I just got a notice on my phone. There's always a train station shut down. It's ridiculous.
What do we got? What do we got? Okay. I'm going to pull out this one.
Okay.
This is seasonal tea, guys. Maple sugar black tea. locally made in Watley, Massachusetts.
Tea has long been associated with Boston, so we wanted to bring you a special type of tea. Over 20 years ago, Tea Guys, a company devoted to the creation and sale of handcrafted tea, was started by Oliver and Emily, based in the small New England farming community of...
Oh, it's loose leaf tea.
I've never even heard of it. Whately? Watley?
I've heard of
Wait.
Watley.
It's W-H-A-T-E-L-Y?
Yep.
Okay, Watley. It all begins with their hand-blended tea spices, making every batch by hand in small lots so they can create the products they want. Yeah. You'll still find Oliver developing his blends in a couple of small bowls on the kitchen counter, and Emily still running the tea bag machine by hand well into the early hours of the morning. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like maple. I like tea. I think that sounds yummy.
that's pretty cool.
I usually do honey in my tea, so it's not far off.
Okay. Next, I have Victoria Taylor's Seasoning Zesty Lemon White Fish.
Try the seafood seasoning packet from Victoria Gourmet to liven up your next fish dinner. The company had an interesting beginning. Company founder Victoria Taylor went to Harvard in Boston and graduated with a degree in physics. Then went to business school and worked at Kingsford Products in Welch's. Yearning to pursue a career that combined her lifelong passions for cooking with her business experience, in 1998, Victoria left corporate life to start Victoria Gourmet, a provider of quality, all-natural spices and seasoning blends. How do you go from becoming a physicist to making spices?
They're gluten-free and peanut-free. They're made in Woburn.
Oh, look
which
at that.
is like 10 minutes north
It's
of
like
us.
it's not far.
15. There's actually a QR code. It says scan for step-by-step video with Victoria Taylor.
Cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And we have
Nuts. Q Nuts
Q Nuts
is a small
chocolate orange caramel.
Okay.
You gonna try them?
Sure. Q Nuts is a small family-owned and operated artisan nut company owned by a husband and wife team, Beth and Brian Quinn. It started with a simple mission: figure out a recipe to make sweet roasted nuts taste as good as they smell. 12 years ago, Q and his wife Beth were looking for a way to supplement their income. They were both working full-time for other people, but Q had always dreamed of owning his own business, and he loved to cook. The pair loved showing them his technique. When they perfected their own recipe, they built a roasting cart and booked their first event.
Oh, they're almonds.
Oh, it's okay, I like almonds. A 4th of July celebration at Castle Hill in Boston Harbor. Castle Hill is an awesome place to go. I remember being really excited that we made a couple $100, Beth says. We were so pumped that people responded. Now we're pumping out a couple 100 pounds of nuts a day. It's incredible how much it's grown. The company's process always starts with raw nuts, which are roasted in small batches with the other ingredients. These delicious Q Nuts almonds have rich, dark, stone ground chocolate infused with fresh orange and pungent cardamom. Okay, here we go.
I could have showed you what it looks like. Could have showed you stuff in her face.
They're pretty good. Not bad at all. I love almonds. Those are good.
I love almonds too, but I can't eat them.
I don't want another one.
Well, I already touched it, so you have to.
I'm trying to read. What's that?
New England cranberry chutney.
Oh.
Authentic American fruit chutney.
Try this delicious cranberry chutney from New England Cranberry, a company just outside of Boston, Massachusetts, a state known for its cranberries. In 2003, owners Allison and Ted were living in Chicago, but with an eye toward moving to Massachusetts, where Goldberg grew up, to raise a family. The couple learned New England Cranberry was for sale, and the rest fell quickly into place. In a matter of weeks, the couple had a baby, a house, and a business. They have a good division of labor where Ted is the operations and numbers guy and Allison handles marketing and development. The company was originally focused on jellies and jams. Allison and Ted have expanded their line to original products like cranberry chutney, cranberry maple syrup, and cranberry studded chocolates. Pair this cranberry chutney with cheddar, blue cheese, or brie for a delicious savory appetizer.
So So the ingredients on the package say sugar, cranberries, water, vinegar, raisins, orange peel, walnuts, pectin, and citric acid.
What is the difference between chutney and jam?
I think it's how they make it.
I think there's other things in it too, like besides.
No.
This is raisins.
Right.
You know what I mean? So maybe
So it
it's a
says-
little thicker.
Pair with your favorite cheese and
Right.
enjoy with turkey, of course. Manufactured exclusively for New England Cranberry Company in Lynn, Mass.
Oh, you do it with yeah, that would be cool with
Turkey?
turkey. Thank you, brain one word.
Okay, and the last item in my box.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's pretty. Honor Boston's coastal setting
Okay.
and add flair to a shelf, mantle, or tabletop with his Navy sailboat decorative wood block from Rustic Marlin. The company started when founder Melanie and Brian O'Neill got married and were looking for thank you gifts for their siblings. They decided to craft their own custom wood sign using rustic pine from around the home they were in the process of renovating. The gifts were a huge success, and Melanie and Brian started getting requests for wood art from people who saw their beautiful craftsmanship. Fulfilling personalized wood sign requests quickly went in from a weekend's project to something much bigger. By 2015, they sold over $1 million in signs all over their home and yard. Okay. Thankfully, their neighbors did not mind the commotion and actually loved watching the business grow. The business soon outgrew their home, and the husband and wife team grew to 30. So,
Right,
like,
so instead
30,
of the two of them,
okay.
there you go.
I'm like, they were like 30 years old? I was confused.
So, recap. Awesome sailboat picture. I love this.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Yep. And did you see the engraving on
Oh,
the back?
I like that.
Yeah,
Oh, I really like it.
me too.
Okay.
And then there's some cranberry chutney. Wrap it back up.
Here, give me the green stuff. It still falls. At least some of it gets into the
And there's the Q nuts, which I would love to try, but I don't want to die today. The zesty white fish. Erica will try that.
You will?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't eat fish. Why
I
would
know. I would have given it to my father.
Oh,
He
if
eats
he'll
fish.
eat it, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll
I
give it
just
to
don't.
Dad. He'll eat fish. He'll love something to try like that.
And the tea, guys. Maple.
I'm excited
sugar
about
black
the
tea.
maple tea. Yum.
So there's a little bit of history about Boston. What did you think?
I like the Boston box.
I like the Boston box. You know why? Because
It's
there's
Boston.
something you can keep in it
Right.
that's gonna remind you where it came from.
Right.
So it's not like the Charleston box. There wasn't other than the candle, which you're gonna burn and
Right.
it'll be gone. You know, that's my thing with this box is that if there's a product in there that's savable, that
Right.
you can
Keep
reuse,
from the yeah.
you know,
I get it. Makes
not
sense.
just foods to try
right.
kind of thing.
You have great joy for that. Great snack rate. Snack rate.
Yes.
Like if I wanted to try these foods, I'd just go to snack rate.
So, what do you think of Explore Local?
It's the last time you'll see it.
It is the last time. This was the last of like a 6-month subscription.
Yeah.
I'm glad they ended with Boston though.
Yeah, that was cool. I don't know if they did it on purpose, but if they did, thank you, because that was really cool.
Yes. I'll make sure to tag them. In
Here's
the
a
video.
Mango.
Let us know what you think. We're out. Have a wicked awesome day.
We love you all.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Smash Jack. Alright.
I'll just sit here and wait for her.
Smash Jack. Smash Jack. Smash Jack.
Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.